Hey guys, Nick Shelton here, the Opportunity Catalyst, and I want to give you a little tip on getting pre-known. So one thing that you can do to get pre-known, so you're familiar with more people when you arrive at an event, there are a few tips, but the one that we're going to discuss today is when you are traveling or when somebody's traveling to your town. There's usually somebody that'll say, hey, who wants to split a Uber or a taxi, or who's taking the airport shuttle or something like that. And most of the time we ignore that. But if you say, yeah, I'll split the Uber with you, I'll split a taxi with you, then you have that ride. You're not in that in the environment. You're in a very low stakes environment with this person. Guards are down, you're just enjoying the taxi ride, and you get to know them on that ride. And then that way, when the event starts the next day, you know somebody already. You might know other people, but you know this other person in a whole other way, that it wasn't trying to meet them cold in a room. You met them in the taxi ride and became familiar with them. So now when you see them the next day at the event, you've formed a bond already, and they are more apt to introduce you to people that they know there, that they think that you should meet. Another thing is, and you can do this too, the day before an event, and sometimes if an event is in the evening, maybe it's earlier in the day, people will say, hey, I'm going to be at this bar, I'm going to be at this pub. If anyone wants to meet up and have an appetizer, some French fries, and a cocktail or something, join me. And so you can put out that invite, and then that way you get to pick the place. Or usually somebody will do that, and you should go. And the reason is, even if you're shy or if you're introverted or socially awkward, it doesn't matter, because there's usually only maybe 3 or 4 people there, sometimes 5. And it's not like they all know each other and you're the only one that doesn't know them. Everyone's on equal footing. You show up, and once again, it's this low stakes game of meeting people. You can show up, have a few beers, or whatever, if you don't drink, have an iced tea or something, and then you have a bonding in that moment. So then when the event actually starts, either later that evening or the next day, you have already formed your little group of people that you know. Once again, these people will introduce you to people that they think you should know, and you can do the same for them. So that's our tip for today, getting pre-known before an event. And we'll cover other ways to get pre-known as well. But have a great day. Cheers to your next conquest.